Hey, fellow Clashers, it's Smitty here. It's been forever. I know. When I started recording these, it was about 5 years ago, I think. I was looking back at the first video, and it was about 5 years ago. I had one account, the Smitty account. It was at level 64. I was about 2 days from finishing Town Hall 8 upgrade, and my king had just gotten to level 3. The cool thing I saw was the clan castle had the little storages on top. Back when they used to have that on the clan castle, it had a little gold elixir and dark elixir, like a little mini storage on top of there. That was kind of cool. So yeah, a lot has happened. And I think the last video, I had a handful of videos, I think over the course of less than a year. But the last video that I had, I was finishing out Town Hall 8. No. Yeah, that's right. 2 days of Town Hall 8, and then I was finishing out Town Hall 8, about to go to Town Hall 9. And I had a second account, the Smitty account, and that was brand new. So 2 accounts. Now I have a few more. Well, about a year ago, I posted a video which had a glitch and was going all crazy. It was weird. So I guess that was about a year ago. But I haven't done any update videos or even playing in 4 years now. I've been playing a lot, just haven't been on there. I've gone through quite a few good clans, even built the website already, Clashing with Smitty. I've put some stuff on there, haven't gotten too far on there, but and Supercell is about to have, not Clash of Clans, Supercell is a 10-year anniversary coming up here shortly. So here we are. I was at level 64 5 years ago. Now I'm at level 220. I'm maxed out, as you can see, Town Hall 13. I have just a handful of things left. Cannon, 8 archer towers, 3 mortars, 2 hidden Teslas, and a crap ton of walls. I have almost all the walls up to level 13, this half of it, and I've started on this half to get to 13. There's still one more level to go after that from the recent update. But yeah, everything is pretty much done. I got 3 Teslas going, cannon, archer towers, mortars, and hidden Teslas. Let's see. Oh, I started a new clan, Clashing with Smitty. Went through quite a few other clans that were really good. I should have done this a long time ago, but I just didn't. So I made my own clan. We're at level 6 now. I was going to do a lot more war attacks, and we did at the beginning until I got to about level 5, and then just kind of backed off a little bit on wars and haven't been doing as many. So this account, like I said, is maxed. Heroes are all maxed, siege machines are maxed, spells are maxed, troops are maxed. I've gotten most of the achievements done. Just a couple more. Yeah, just a couple more left. We have, there's a clan number if you want to join. I started this September 13th of last year. So it's been, what? July, no, what are we on, May? Yeah, May 1st. So it's been like 8 months, I guess. It's not too bad. I just haven't done as many war attacks as I've been wanting to do. We got 34 members. And as you probably can see, a lot more accounts. Between myself and the girlfriend, we have 9 accounts total. I have 6 of them are technically mine. 3 of them are hers. So all the Smitty ones are mine. Smitty, Smitty Sound, Smitty Phone, Smitty Mini, Smitty Mini Me, and D Pirate Smitty. And then she has her three, H2, H2 times 2, and H2 times 3. Once we got her H2 and H2 times 2, I think to like Town Hall level 10, I think it was. 9 or 10. No, it was still 9. It was just about done with level Town Hall 9. She started a new one, H2 times 3, and I basically took over those other 2 accounts. She still plays on them, but majority of the time I play hers. So basically I'm running 8 accounts, I guess. So, yeah. We just started the new month, so I got the monthly challenges going on. I need to start Clan War Leagues. Guess I could just do that now. We'll do 30 over 30. We haven't done too many Clan War Leagues since we've only been doing this for about 8 months now, but we've had, I think, 1 or 2 good ones, but most of them have been horrible. We've been just massively outmatched. I'm guessing because we have a lot of lower people in our clan, lower level people in our clan. But we've just been horribly outmatched for Clan War Leagues. Clan War, it's been not so bad. It's been pretty well even. We've been doing pretty good for our wars. But Clan War Leagues has just been bad. Where's... So Builder Base isn't too bad either. Where is Warlog? So yeah, we've lost a few, won a few. I guess we've lost more than we won, which I haven't really cared. We have a lot of smaller accounts in our clan right now, and I pretty much put everyone in, and a lot of the bottom ones just don't attack because they're completely outmatched, which I don't mind. I've just been going for points just to get our level up a bit, so it hasn't been too bad. I want to see, I used to have some software, which I couldn't find it on my computer, so I need to find out where I have that. But I had purchased some software to screen share my iPad to my TV, and then I could just record it from there, so you're not seeing my hands all over. I couldn't find that, but I wanted to get some videos made, so I need to go find that and see what happened to that. But that was back when I had an iPad... I had a cat meowing. Back when I had an iPad 2, I had an iPad 2. The girlfriend had an iPad 2. I ended up getting a cheap iPad Air through Sprint. We had that for a while. The 2 iPad 2s finally just got too old to run anything. So we got rid of those, and I got this one, the iPad Pro. And then just got a girlfriend one as well, probably 6 months ago, I think. It's just a lot easier playing on a bigger screen, obviously. But, so... let me see. Give me 1 second here. Okay, so yeah, so here's the accounts. 2, 4, 6, 8. And then she has the 9th one on her phone. Yeah, I'll do some attacks, I guess. Most of my attacks that I do now are air. I have other attacks set up, as you can see. So I use those every once in a while. But for most of my accounts, which they're mostly Town Hall 11, I think I have... Well, the smallest one is a Town Hall 9. And that's just... Basically, the reason I created this account is I wanted to get a bunch of screenshots for the website. Because I wanted to do the goblin stuff and get a bunch of new screenshots of everything. So that's why I created this account, and that's why it's just a mess, because I haven't bothered building a base, and I didn't want to move anything or clean up anything. So I've just left it as is, just put a wall around it, and just dropped everything. So this one is quite rushed, and I'm just looking to get it to max out Town Hall 9. I don't know if I'm going to keep going, but... So yeah. So it's Town Hall 9 is the smallest. And then this one is 10. And the rest of them are all... So anyway, I just realized I'm going to have to cut all of that out that I just did. Or cut a lot of that out because it shows all my email addresses. To just completely space that out. With the new Supercell, well, it's not new anymore, but the Supercell ID, you can switch between accounts. So I'm going to have to either blur that out or cut a lot of that out, so we'll see. But anyway, this one is my smallest, which is a Town Hall 9. And the attacks are pretty much all the same. I do dragons. Most of them I do 7 dragons and then the 20 balloons. Clan Castle I don't really care about. Sometimes I ask for dragons, sometimes I just ask for anything, but I always usually get an extra rage and a balloon, Stone Slammer. And it's pretty much the same attack on each one. I don't want to say all of them are 100% because they're not, but it does fairly well. Oh, hey, we're started. I need to take that one out. They're just not there. They're in school or something, and so they'd be back at some point. So I need to add somebody. Beast is not around. We'll do that. Okay, starting Clan War League. Anyway, so let me go ahead and do, like I said, it's pretty much the same on all the accounts as far as how I do attacks. This one works. So, like I said, I do 7 dragons, 20 loons, Stone Slammer. All I do is I look for the blowers, which is one right there and one right there. So got the 2 blowers, one right there, one right there. And as you know, with dragons and balloons, you don't want to be facing into them because you go nowhere. So in this case, I'm going to go from this side here and just go in. If I go from this side, I'm going to get stopped by that one. And I'll get stopped by that one if I go that side. So I just find a decent base, pick the side I need to start from, and it's just the same every time. do a line of dragons, get the Stone Slammer to hopefully open the base up, but that didn't happen. Usually the Stone Slammer helps me get in the base, not in this time. Put down the 3 rages, put down the 3 haste, and then freeze the Inferno Towers usually. The Warden has just been mental for months and months now. But anyway, yeah, it's pretty much the same attack on most of the accounts with the air. Lay down a line of dragons, Stone Slammer, usually catches one on the outside and it'll open up the base for me. Lay down a line of balloons, do the 3 rages, 3 haste right behind those, and then use the freeze to either freeze the wizard towers, freeze the air defense or the crossbows, X-bows, Inferno towers, just depending on where things are. I know this is kind of a rush base, but for most bases, for most of these accounts, it's, I don't want to say it's an easy 3-star because it's not, but it's not hard at all to get 3 stars. Let me just jump to one. This one's the same, just has a little more balloons. 7 dragons, 24 balloons. Don't have a Stone Slammer this time, which is fine. I prefer the Stone Slammer with air, just because it does a lot more damage, takes out a lot of walls, but this works just as well. And usually I'm not too concerned on how hard the base looks. I'm just looking for the air sweepers to see where they are. Yeah, I'll do this one. Just put the dragons down. Get the balloons going. And then just lay out the rage. Lay out the haste. And then just kind of keep an eye on things to get the freeze in there. Yeah, it should be pretty good. I like the new change that they made just recently where you don't have to hit the hero's abilities. I mean, you can, obviously, if you want to hit them early. But they auto-hit themselves when it gets too low. So that's kind of handy if you're not paying attention or whatever the case is. Yeah, this should still be 3 stars. No, maybe not. That crossbow is gonna give me some problems. Oh, I have 2 dragons. Oh, that'll be a 3-star. I just realized I don't have any sound on. I'll have to remember that for next time. Turn on sound. Get some sound going. Alright, 3-star. Oh, and this new feature I love, where you can select, new within the last update, but you can select the troops that you want. So if you want particular troops, you can get those without getting somebody with a fat finger or somebody that just gives you goblins or something stupid. Let me do one more. Got an electric dragon. Which having a stone slammer and electric dragon in the stone slammer really helps as well. Especially for some harder bases. This one shouldn't be bad. A little late on the warden there, but well. That single inferno is gonna mess me up. Because there goes 2 dragons over there. Dang it. And the queen is stuck in the middle. I believe I was playing without sound earlier. 3 dragons left. This could be close. That single inferno in there is probably going to mess me up. Yeah, the queen is going to be stuck too. Come on, queen. Well, not too bad. So, as you can see, it's pretty decent attack. I like using it a lot. I still switch it up once in a while. Mainly when you start getting these things, the events, Hogs and Yetis. We had the Super Troops last month. So yeah, that's usually when I switch up the troops, is when we're doing the monthly stuff where you have to use different troops, or events that come up where you have to use different troops. Other than that, I pretty much just use the dragon. What happened here? Spells are off. Yeah. So normally I just use a dragon. 7 dragons, 24 loons, 3 rage, 3 haste, 2 freeze. Ideally for the clan castle, I prefer the stone slammer, rage, electric dragon, and balloons. But I can do it with anything in the clan castle. It doesn't really matter. So okay, I think that's about it. Huge update, obviously, 9 accounts. Been quite busy. My donate account here. This one was strictly just going to be for donating, and I was going to make sure all the troops were out, but now I'm pretty much I'm at the point where I'm all maxed on troops now too, because I wanted to keep them at least 1 or 2 levels from max, so when you go to donate them, depending on what clan I was in at the time, I was able to donate them as max troops. But now just over the years, they're all pretty much maxed out. Got the minion and the redhead. Pretty much those are my last two wall breakers, but I never donate those. So in that, pretty much have all the troops maxed. Yeah, redhead minion. All the spells are maxed. All the siege machines are maxed. Heroes. This is still fairly rushed to count, as you can see. But the only reason I rushed this one is so I could get the troops up faster. So I rushed it as much as I could. That way I could get laboratory up and get the troops higher. Just recently started doing the walls on this one to get the walls up a little higher, just because they're so cheap now. With the last update, they got really, really cheap. So I still have a decent amount of stuff to update. Usually what I do on this one is I've been saving gold and elixir, or gold, not gold. Been saving elixir and dark elixir for the troops, and then using the league shop to get the hammer spells and hammer fighting to update troops. And now I'm pretty much maxed on troops. So now what I've been doing is just using gold to, when I get enough gold, I just randomly upgrade the next defense item, just because I'm not losing a ton of gold. And I've been using elixir now to get walls to level 10, just because I have nothing else to use elixir on. Well, I can use it on the warden, which I just did. After our monthly event, I got a ton of elixir, so I used it to upgrade the warden. So I think now, once I do the minion, that'll be the last troop. So the dark elixir is just going to go to king and queen, just to update them, just because I don't have anything else to use. And we keep getting the rune of a dark elixir pretty much every month. So that's where my elixir is going to go to, is those two, and the royal champion, I guess, too. I can upgrade them. But since I have no more troops to upgrade after the minion, just going to keep upgrading the heroes, finish out the walls. I don't know if I'm going to go to the next wall. I don't know. I probably will, because I'll still have to update the warden a bit more. But I'll still do the walls, I guess, a little bit here and there. At least get this side finished. I don't have too many left on this side. Yeah, so that's about it. A lot has changed in 4 years, 5 years since I started doing this. I would like to start doing more videos on Clash. I mean, I play Clash every night. It's pretty much my wind down time. Get off work, come home, eat supper, just kind of relax and chill. Kids go off to bed, and then both of us kind of get on Clash. She has some other games she plays. We just kind of play. We just throw on a movie or some TV shows and just kind of relax and wind down for a few hours. So I still play every night. I have the website. Feel free to come join us. Here's a number. There's the number for you. Clashing with Smitty. Have the website you can go to. Just type in Clashing with Smitty into Google. You'll find the website right at the top. And you can add me or come join. So I do play a lot. I just haven't had a ton of interest in just recording every single night. I'm just not overly talkative on camera, and I just don't like being on camera. So what I do want to do is record more gaming stuff. I just got a GoPro last year, and what I'd like to start doing is, I have a Nintendo and Super Nintendo, and even a PlayStation 1. What I like to do is try and get something set up to where I can record the TV, and it'll probably just be with the GoPro. I'll just put the GoPro in front of the TV like I'm doing here and just record myself playing a bunch of Nintendo games, because I have, I don't know, 20, I don't have a ton of them, but I have like 20 or 30, 40 games, I think. It's been forever. But I wouldn't mind going back and playing a bunch of games and recording them and posting them. The only games that I have on this channel are older ones that, back when I used to play in high school a lot, I would hook up the VCR to the TV, and that's how you would record, to VHS tape, and you could record games. So I recorded a lot of the endings of games that I finished. I used to have a little book. I used to have 3 or 4 books that I would write a bunch of notes in there, not cheat codes, but they were like the continue codes, I guess. They didn't really have cheat codes back then, but like all the continue codes, like when you die, you just type in the code and you can kind of continue on where you left off. So I'd write that stuff down, write down little tips and tricks, and I kept a log of like all the Nintendo games that I finished. And I'll have to see if I can find that list somewhere, because I know it was a couple hundred at the time that I'd gone through and finished the game. But so I started recording them, and I would record the endings of the game just because, hey, finally got to the end, push record on the VCR, and record the ending of the game. So that's what most of the games on this, or most of the recordings on this channel are. If you scroll back down, you'll find a bunch of old NES and Super NES from the 80s and 90s. Quality is horrible because it was recorded from the TV to the VCR, and then I took the VHS tape and digitized it and was able to upload them. But I'd like to use the GoPro and record the TV and play a bunch of those games again. See how good I am, see how rusty I am. I do have a Game Genie now as well, so maybe I'll try that and put in some cheat codes and play them and see how that goes. But okay, so enough rambling. Yeah, hope you enjoy. If you want to come join us, feel free. Like I said, we still have a few spots left. I do have some dead accounts in here that I can probably kick out. I already cleared out a few, but yeah, last month we had probably about 7 or 8 accounts that I kicked out that have just been dead for a few months. And they joined and then they just didn't donate or play or do anything, so it was kind of weird. So I just kicked them all out. So feel free to add my main account, accept any friend requests on the other ones, just because, no reason, I just don't want to. I don't know if there's a limit, but I do the friends requests, and you can add me. I'm not connected to Facebook on here, but feel free to add my main account. Oh, that's the clan number. There's my number. Yeah, feel free to join or come hang out or visit or whatever. All right. Thanks for watching. Bye.